Sorry if you can hear noise in the background. Our neighbours are what's it called?
The pressure cleaning their fence or something, I don't know.
I don't know. If you hear that, it's them doing their thing. Hello!
She goes, hello.
Hello. Hello. So today we're going to be doing an old challenge. This is something that I wanted to do 3 years ago when it first took off, but I just started my apprenticeship back then and I had no experience and my anxiety was just like taking the wheel back then. So now that I am nearly done my apprenticeship, I'm still an apprentice, but now that I'm basically at the end of it, I want to give this challenge a go. So I'm very excited today because we're going to be turning grocery store cakes into a wedding cake. Now I know in America you guys like to have your sheet cakes, but here in Australia, our local grocery stores don't supply that. This is all we get basically is mud cakes. Unless you're in Sydney, I'm pretty sure there's a Costco up there, but that's not where we're located. So this is what we're gonna be working with. So the inspo cake that we're gonna be doing is this one. Isn't she pretty? I wanted to challenge myself in this video because I do round cakes all the time at work. So I didn't want to just do a simple wedding cake. I wanted to spice it up a bit. I don't know how to say it. It's a scallop cake.
Scallop.
This word. So basically that's the name of the cake that I'm going to try to do. I'm hoping this works. So what I'm going to do to fill these guys up is I'm going to use my buttercream this time. I can't be asked to whip up some cream. So today what I'm going to use is my buttercream and I'm going to mix it with some Biscoff, and I feel like that would just be a nice layer in between these cakes. I was hoping just to get all caramel and stack it all up with the Biscoff. They also had little Biscoff cakes on sale. How cute are these? But unfortunately, these were all they had left in the store. So you gotta adapt, you gotta work with what you are given with. So that is the vision for today. So let's stack them. All right, so I'm not gonna bother trimming these guys or getting rid of the ganache. I think I'm just gonna plop each other on top of each other. Nah, fuck it. So my family have found my channel and they had notes. So my sister said that my videos are too echoey. So we've got a mic, which I'm hoping that's gonna work. We don't know. This is the first time using it. So we're gonna figure out if it sounds any better or not. And then my dad, he reckons I swear too much. So if you've noticed that I have stopped swearing, it's not because I'm trying to be more kid friendly. It's because my dad said to stop swearing. Ooh, you know what you could use with these for? Use them as little, and then put to the side, and then let's mess, let's worry. I was supposed to use the Biscoff bag and then grab the wrong bag. I was supposed to use a Biscoff bag, but that's fine. We will just do one layer of buttercream with a drizzle of Biscoff on top. Yeah, it doesn't look all that satisfying looking at it like that, does it?
No,
It's all.
It's like diarrhea.
Yeah. Ooh. I might only need 3 cakes. I think maybe 4 might be too big. Well, it kind of did work out because then at least when you think about it, it's chocolate, white, and then caramel. You know what I mean? It kind of, that sounds fancy, doesn't it?
Oh, there we go.
Why does it smell like coffee? Oh, that's so tall.
You thought you were going to use 4?
I thought I was going to be using 4. Don't use 4. Only get 3, guys, if you want to try this. Okay, so I'm going to quickly just get this cleaned up and then we will crumb coat this. All right, so while I let my big boy set for a little bit in the fridge, I'm going to start on my minis, which already come with little boards, which I'm very happy about because I'm going to have to try and tier this cake. I've never tiered a cake before. I don't know if this is going to be shocking or not, but when you're an apprentice, a lot of people don't really trust you when it comes to tiering a wedding cake. I don't know why. Oh my God, Jackson. Look how cute this is.
Alright.
It's so tiny. I wonder what the frosting tastes like. I wonder if it's good. Ooh, that's very hard.
Is it? Crap.
I don't like that. No wonder it was on sale. Let's stick this little guy on top of. That's already tall as it is. I might have to just scrape
Yeah, but the other one's tall, but
it's got to balance out.
just pull half of the top one off. That top piece.
Just trying to execute the
Because that
idea.
being on there and then just putting that little one on top.
That's how dry
That
and
shows
stiff
how
it
crap
is. Okay, so what do you...
And then, no, I'm just saying, and then put the other cake on top of that.
So I'm thinking maybe
Well, if you did that, you could have left the cream off the other one.
So what I'm gonna do is I am just going to smooth this bad boy out, put him in the fridge, and then all I have to worry about is that big one. So now that I've got this basically all piped up, I'm just gonna smooth it out and then get in the fridge. So I will see you guys when this is basically done. Okay, so now I've got my mini one all nice and done, and I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Am I still in frame?
No, just your ass.
My booty. Okay, so now we're gonna be starting on the big boy. I've got my templates ready. I've lined it up with some paper. If you watch these videos and they say, oh, you can do it without an option, without the paper, do not listen to them. They are lying to you. I have a confession to make. I have done this cake once, but it came out terrible. Like dog. So yeah, if you want to attempt this, you need your templates, but make sure you have the paper there, because if you don't, I swear to God, if you just put it on there with your buttercream, it's going to crack and then you're going to cry like I did. So I'm going to put these to the side and I'm going to get my buttercream and then we're going to do the top. Alright, so what you need to do, well, I'm just assuming, okay, like don't take my word as gospel. We're going to see at the end of the video either if you should listen to me or not, but we just plop our buttercream on top, you smooth that as much as possible, and I'm going to do this at the top and the bottom, but you smooth it out. Now that I've got my top as smooth as I like it, I'm just going to place this on top. Also, oh no, wait, I remember something they said, try and get the edges out as much as I can, so I'm going to do that now. So I have the sides sticking out. I'm scared. I don't want to rush this because I know how much of an asshole the cake this is if you do like rush it. Is asshole a swear word? You know what, that's it. We're going to stick with that. Now I'm going to stick this on top like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my spatula and then I'm going to go up the sides. Out. Smooth it up like that. Right in there. And this is why I like a clear one, because you can see where the bubbles are, where you got to push it in a bit more, because that is what you're going to see when you peel it off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got this part done. What I'm going to do is flip this over and then do the same thing on the other side. So, woo!
Whoa, it's sliding.
She's sliding. I needed the balance. There we go.
You just flipped it across that again.
Okay. Yep. Huh. Okay, let's do this. To line this up, you got to kind of like have this with that, and then go in between each one to make sure that they're the same. Because when you're scraping, you need them to be like leveled. So what I decided to do was to put this in the fridge. So you set that up, you get it all sorted, and then put it in the fridge so that it doesn't, because I've done it before where I started piping on and then smoothing it out and it slides around. I want this to stick so that it just stays in place. So I'm going to pipe this on and then I will be right back when it's time to smooth it out, and hopefully this goes smoothly. Okay, so when you do attempt this, or if you ever want to attempt this, ton of buttercream, so much buttercream. I had 2 tubs. I think I had like 3 kilos of butter in there, and it went through all of it. So I have a bit of it left, so if I need it, but I'm going to start scraping, and I'm going to see if I can get my shape.
I think your 2 ends are a little bit off, like they're not lined up perfectly. But it's actually giving it slightly a slanted look. It doesn't look too bad.
But I did the thing.
You're just like, you're wrong. Oh, okay.
I'm stressed. I really played with it a lot before I did it. What? Oh! I better fix that up. Okay. We've got problems. Alright, so this is what we've got so far. I'm very excited. The huge key opponent is going back and forth. Jackson's actually the one that was like, okay, you're going forward and then you're kind of losing it as you keep going. Maybe go back a bit. And I was like, but if you're doing this, for the love of God, go back, forth. Do not skip that like part. It has helped so much. I'm going to quickly show you what I mean by back and forth. So if you dare ever give this a go, you know what to do. On the cake, you slide it forward. And then you go back, and look how much better. Look how much better that is already. And then you just repeat the same step. You just go forward, then back. And look how nice that is. I mean, like, yeah, we got that, but it still was just shaping the thing. I'm gonna keep going until I get this as smooth as I'm happy with. I'm very excited. Also, quick question, why did I wear black? I'm very messy, and I don't know how these YouTubers keep themselves looking all nice and clean. I'm not one of them. Yeah, everything's a mess. Okay, so this has been a nightmare.
You look defeated, baby.
I am. So
looks good.
It does?
I reckon it looks good.
I think it looks a bit rough.
I reckon it looks pretty good.
Thank you. Look at my man being supportive.
No.
What I'm gonna do is I've got my hot water, I've got my knife, and I'm just gonna try and slide this off and be very gentle and careful. You have no idea how long this cake has taken me. Who came up with this idea? Like, it's very modern. No, the actual concept of the whole, this shape. It's very modern, it's very beautiful. Oh, thank God that's the paper.
Have a look at you.
I saw these, and I was like, it's on the paper. Oh my God. Gotta flip that, and I gotta do that all over again. But, what's that face for? Jackson?
No, I said you have to flick it. Flip it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
At least I know if I like one end or I like the other, I can always flip it over.
Flip would be the worst part for me. I'd be like, okay, here we go. 4 hours in the making, you flip it and just drop it on the ground. I'm like, oh,
no, don't. Should I just not worry about the bottom? So that it looks good on the camera, just clean the top and then just put the other cake on top?
No, you gotta do it right.
Clamp and flip.
Just don't clamp it to it. Look at that.
Oh my God.
It did slide.
It's still sliding. Jackson, help!
Help!
That was real bad. I don't want to flip it again, so I'm hoping this goes well. Yeah, we're flipping it again.
It's alright, flip it over again. You alright?
No. Do you want to do it?
I just want to watch.
I just want to be the observer.
I like it. It's a good flip though.
A good flip. We're not going to worry about tearing. So I got these, and Jackson says they're too tough to cut. And he reckons that it's a very heavy cake. He reckons that it should be alright without having to tear it. And we're not taking it anywhere.
I was squeezing the hell out of that when I flipped it over. Like, I was squeezing that hard and it didn't even budge.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this directly on top. Alright, now I was just going to clean the sides up and go from there, but Jackson reckons we should put a border on it, so we're
I reckon it'll look nice.
I like the fact, I think it's a good idea. What?
Nothing, just looking at it.
Stop, you have judgy.
I'm just looking at it.
So I'm going to pipe on this and we're going to decorate it and then we will review her.
Review her.
This is the end result. Yeah, wow. I don't know if I'm happy with it or not.
Wow.
Unfortunately with Swiss Meringue, as soon as like I let it set for a bit and then I tried scraping it with some hot water and it just changed color. And I was hoping because I used like a lighter color that wouldn't happen, but it still happened and it doesn't look cute. I don't like it. So next time when I do this, I'm thinking of maybe doing American buttercream. That might be the best go when it comes to these shapes of cakes. I want to just compare. So this is what we started off with and now look at what we've got. So, I mean, I have to be a little bit happy and just not be such a downer. Okay, but look, I've got to look at it this way as this is how I started off compared to now, I feel like I have gotten better, you know what I mean? You don't just do something and immediately do a fantastic job. Like, you slowly gotta learn from your mistakes and get there. So I feel like, again, I just want to know how to do this with color. If anyone knows, could you maybe give me some advice down at the bottom, because that would help me out a lot. Let me know, do you like this look? Do you like the kind of like modern cake with some of like the old school kind of piping? Because I think it's kind of a look. Because Jackson says that he doesn't kind of like the, like a cake on top of another cake.
Yeah,
like,
just, I like it, but not just the straight round cake on top of another round cake.
Yeah.
Without something sort of joining them together. It just doesn't look right. To me, it doesn't. Everyone's different. Everyone likes
so Jack likes to have like a bit of a border. When me, I kind of like to have the modern cake where it's just like, it's a nice clean edge. I think it looks very nice. But at the same time, I do like it. Like, I do think it looks nice. But yeah, anyway, let me know, be honest, or maybe don't be honest. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. That's a wrap. Don't flip me off!
Oh.
Hey, I just wanted to quickly come on here and say thank you so much for watching this video in full. I really appreciate it. And also, if you guys want to see my other social medias, I also have TikTok and Instagram. So if you guys want to check that out, I don't really post anything that interesting there. It's just from work. But if you guys want to see my other socials, there you go. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you again for watching, and if you like what you see, maybe consider subscribing. I don't know. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.